So here's just a short video, which is asked for by someone I was doing some work with, a student I was working with, and I was explaining a way of utilizing rear foot mobility with a calf mobility exercise, which links into how we fundamentally walk, how we move, and our patterns of walking. So I said I would send her a video, and then I thought what I'd do is I'd produce this little video, and I'll post it as well, so anybody can see it. If it's useful to anybody, then that would be great. So what we're looking at is increasing our mobility to lengthen through the back of the calf, and how that links into the way that we move. So the first thing I want to look at with this is slightly different to the normal, pushing the wall stretch that you quite often see it done in gyms. Okay, I find it a little more functional, and it combines things a little more. So the first thing I want to make sure is, I want to make sure that there's movement through the rear foot of the side that I'm working on. Okay, so that the foot stays mobile and free and flexible throughout the entire exercise. So once I've got the mobility into the foot, I want to maintain the mobility in the foot. Okay, now I've got my weight all on my left side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leg back to initially just a small distance. Okay, so just a comfortable distance. Now I'm hanging the heel away from the rest of the leg. Almost like if I'm kind of dangling my arm like this, I can let my wrist be floppy. I want my ankle and my rear foot to be nice and loose and floppy. So the feeling here is that the heel is dropping away, dropping down towards the floor. I've got all my weight in this side, so I could pick this up if I needed to. Okay? And now all I'm doing is lengthening this back until the heel is nicely into the floor. Okay? There's no weight on this, and I want to still be able to have that little bit of mobility. Now I can lengthen the heel down into the floor. I can increase that stretch a little bit. Hold it if I want to hold it for a period of time, or I can release it off and I can allow it just to roll through as it would roll through for the next phase of our step. So we're starting small here, but obviously as we progress, then we can begin to take the movement a little further back, and we can deepen the stretch a little bit as we go. Okay, and again, the thing I want to maintain is, while I'm doing this, is I still want that mobility in my foot and that freedom as we pass through the foot in this kind of position. So that's a way that we can start to link into walking, it's a way we can start to link into functional patterns that we need. We can work on our ankle mobility, but we can also work on the length through the calf and the release through that posterior line. So I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, then please feel free to contact me. Thanks very much.